For the first time in 5 matches, England captain Josh Butler called wrong in a T20 International match against the West Indies. Rovman Powell insert the English to bat, and after 10 overs in the fourth T20 International between England and West Indies in St. Lucia at the Darren Sammy Cricket Stadium, England are 105 for 2. At the toss, there was a smile on Josh Butler's face as it came down wrong. I think England would have batted anyhow. There's also a feeling that I think he deliberately called wrong and was hoping that he called wrong because it has been carnage. And after only 10 overs, they are 105 for 2. Hello everyone, welcome to the #1 cricket channel in the Caribbean. I appreciate your company as we watch this match together. And for those of you who are listening to the watch along live and are unable to watch it, welcome. I really appreciate you being here, and I'm very happy that I can bring you the live commentary, ball by ball. So after 10.1 overs, England have now moved on to 107 for 2. Phil Salt was the man who was just out. He was caught by Pooran off Ruston Chase for 55. He hit 5 fours and 4 sixes. Earlier, Pooran also took a catch off the bowling of Alzarri Joseph off the batting of Will Jacks, who made 25. From only 12 deliveries, he hit 1 4 and 2 sixes. Josh Butler is not out on 19 from 13 deliveries, and Jacob Bettel is not out on 3 from 3 deliveries. So that's the score, 109 for 2 as Bethel goes up to 4. Butler on 19 from 13 deliveries comes into strike. I will give you the West Indies bowling figures after this over. Doesn't look good. Reverse sweep there by Butler straight to the man at point, and there is no run. The score remains at 109 for 2. West Indies really bowled badly. They just came in and just float up the ball into the drive. A lot of off volley, poor bowling. They needed was to pull back their length. And again, it looks to reverse sweep. That's Butler. And then bottom edge into the pitch, high into the air, and Pooran from behind the stump collects. There is no run again. So these 2 overs have really slowed it down a little. The one from Chase and now from Gudakesh Moti, who bowled full yard. Turn away through mid-wicket for a single. The score moves up to 110 for 2 at the end of over number 11. Not a bad over there from Gudakesh Moti. Well, good comeback over there. I think his first over went for 14 runs. And so on the 5 from over number 2. Well done. So Obed McCoy, who comes into the playing 11 for Terence Hines, and Shafane Rutherford comes in for Romario Shepherd, who has a slight injury. I think it's a groin, as what they call a stiff groin or groin or something like that. So McCoy bowled 2 overs, none for 18. Alzarri Joseph 2 overs, 1 for 14. Akil Hussain 3 overs, none for 40. Gudakesh Moti 2 overs, none for 19. Rovman Powell 1 over, none for 11. Ruston Chase 1 over, 1 for 4. Chase is now in his second over, 1 run off the first delivery. So it's now 111 for 2 after 11.1 over. So it's all the ones except for the 2. So Bettel, the left-hander, will comes into strike. He will face now up to Ruston Chase. So I've brought you all up to date. England lost the toss and were invited to bat. 111 for 2. Chase round the wicket, bowls to Bettel, who used his feet. Chase saw him coming and pulled it down, and he played it to cover, and there is no run. The score remains at 111 for 2. 111 for 2. Chase round the wicket, bowls to Bettel, who reverse sweep over the head of Pooran, and it plugged, and they go through for a run. Let's watch the signal to see if it came off the bat. So there's a lot of reverse sweep being used here now to Chase, because you have pulled back the length, and West Indies really bowl full. They bowl too full. At this moment, there's less of the 112 runs that England are, less than 10 have been scored behind square. Chase bowls to Butler, who swings this away down to mid-wicket over the top, 6 runs. So that was short, and Butler quick to pounce and pull it over deep mid-wicket for 6. So while you want him to pull back the length, you really don't want him to pull it back that short. And so Butler was quick to pounce, and he pulled it over deep mid-wicket for 6. So after 118 runs on the board, I can bet anybody, I can bet you anything. 10 of those runs have not come from behind square. More than 110 of those runs, or 108 of those runs, have come from in front of square. And it's really bad bowling. West Indies guilty of bowling too full. Chase over the wicket, bowls to the captain, that's Butler, who ramped this down, the scoop, the Dilshan scoop, down to 5 leg for 4 more. So Butler just going down on one knee and just ramping it. The Dilshan scoop for 4. Lovely shot there by Butler. So the short ball followed up by the full pitch delivery. The England captain knew that Chase was going to come fuller, and he just Dilshan scoop it over the keeper for 4. 122 for 2. Chase to Butler, and Butler hit this hard down to long on. He really slapped that, no grace. The fielder comes around. Ravman Powell sends the return in, limit them to 1. At the end of Chase second over, he has 2 over, 1 for 17. England asked to bat by the West Indies are 123 for 2 after 12 overs. We couldn't for a big total. We saw yesterday where India made over 283 for 1 with 2 batsmen getting 100, and that was a massive total. We hope that we go nowhere near this. Probably last night we saw Australia reaching 50 off 3 overs, and then only ending up making 140, 141. So hopefully we have to just hope that we can pull it back, and whatsoever England makes, that we are able to make it to. Moti again pitched up, slapped away straight, 6 more runs. Again pitching up. Again over pitching, and it was dead straight. This is poor tactics, very poor tactics from the West Indies. And where is the coach, and where's the captain? Where's the leadership? Where is the analyst? If I can look at the match and can determine that 10 runs, England have not scored 10 runs behind square, well, Butler just Dilshan scoop, so probably about 10, 12 runs behind square. Less than 10% of the run are behind square. If I can be looking at my television and seeing that, where's the analyst who's supposed to be around this data? Who's supposed to filter in this data and saying, gentlemen, you are bowling, sweep straight to the man at point and he's out. So Butler went for the reverse sweep and picked out Chase right in his breadbasket, and Butler goes for 38 from 23 deliveries. England 129 for 3. That does not take away from the point that I was making. Where's the analyst? Where's the coach? Where's the captain? Where's the bowling coach? Where are those persons who is to say to the team, you are bowling too full? Who's supposed to look at the data and see that less than 10% of the runs have came behind square. Why are we bowling so full and we continue to bowl full? It's embarrassing. Good evening, everyone. Donald Popper, greetings to you. Envoy saying, well, this could be the perfect platform for Butler to get back in form. Well, he's gone. Thankfully, he's gone. And we just have to hope that whatsoever England makes, that we will be able to make it also, because we want West Indies to win. So definitely we need to hope so. So Moti is in his third over. 1 for 25 from 2.3. 129 for 3. Livingstone comes to the crease. Whenever I see Livingstone, so Kirk Amute is saying, hi, good evening, good day, Mr. Cricket Forum. Over the wicket now. So Multi, no, he's staying around the wicket. Powell is at slip, bowls to Livingstone, who strokes this down to long on, and he's off the mark, 130 for 3. I don't feel we have to play all these spinners every time. We could have rested Multi and play Springer for today's match. The West Indies selectors don't think outside the box, Mr. Cricket Forum. Kirk Amute, it is very good that your first comment that I find some favor with it. Definitely. Multi pitched up, driven through the offside by Bettel down towards the cover boundary for a single. So 131 for 3. I don't think we have to always be playing the 3 spinners. Definitely. I don't think so. I don't think so. So let's watch now. Livingstone seconds, Multi round the wicket, bowls to Livingstone, back on his stump and play the arm ball back to the bowler down the half side of the pitch, who feel the score remains at 131 for 3 after 13 overs. Bettel is on 6, Livingstone is on 1, Gudakesh Multi 3 overs, 1 for 27. Keith Aaron. So Keith Aaron, well, we still have to back them. They are in a match, Keith Aaron, so we have a show tomorrow. Tomorrow we can discuss all of those things. But right now the players are in a match. The coach is in a match. So we have to back them. That doesn't take away from the fact that we can ask question. Why is it that we are bowling so full? Why is it? Why is it? Joseph, welcome, man. I'm here once again listening to your excellent commentary. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Round the wicket comes Chase, bowls to Bettel, drives, pierces the gap between backward point and short, third man down to the boundary for 4 more. 135 for 3. As Chase again guilty of pitching up, the batsman just opened the face of the bat and guide it away, past the short third man and the backward point, down to the boundary for 4 more. Lovely shot there. Patrick Lambert, welcome, man. I'm looking forward for our friend Teresa to be joining us live. Hello everyone. Mr. Carlton, will you be able to chase a total of over 230? England is making our bowlers pay for bowling too short. Not short. We have not been bowling short, Patrick Lambert. Chase up to the wicket, bowls to Bettel, who uses his feet, comes down, beat the short mid-wicket down to the boundary for a single. Joseph comes in field, and the score moves up to 136. No, Patrick Lambert, we have not been bowling short. More than 90% of England runs have come in front of the wicket. And if we were bowling short, that would not have happened. We are bowling too full. We are bowling too many deliveries in the slot, too many full toss, too many too many over pitch deliveries. Check it, Patrick Lambert. We have been bowling full, too full. Chase to Livingstone, down the pitch, played it to mid-wicket, no run. The score remains at 136 for 3 after 13.3. Chase over the wicket, bowls to Livingstone, who played this down to long on for another singer, and it's 137 for 3. Keith Aaron, Carlton, if I were you, I would enjoy my coffee and forget West Indies cricket. No, man, I'm a fan of West Indies cricket. I'm not going to forget West Indies cricket. So consistently beating us lazy. Yes, Rupert Morgan, those are the views of Rupert Morgan. Chase, round the wicket, bowls to Bettel, who did the Dilshan scoop, and it's running away down towards fine leg. It gets there now for 4. So there was Bettel just ramping that one over the keeper head, the Dilshan scoop, and it goes away for 4. 141 for 3, with one delivery to come in over number 14. One delivery to come in over number 14. I just have to believe that anything, that any score England makes, that West Indies can also make it. We can chase it down. 141 for 3. Chase bowls to Bettel, closer to him. That's the length that he should bowl. The batsman work it into mid-wicket. They're gone for 1. They're second and 1. At the end of over number 14, Chase, 3 overs, 1 for 28. Bettel is on 16. Livingstone is on 2. England, 142 for 3 after being asked to bat by the West Indies. Nelson Wiseman is saying, good afternoon, Mr. Forum. Sorry, Nelson Wiseman, it gone. Quincy St. Hilary said, I'm surprised by the McCoy pick. Why not give Under another chance? I was surprised too that they picked McCoy, but he has 2 overs to bowl. And I'm hoping that when he comes back to bowl those 2 overs, he will get some wicket and bowl much better. Surprised about the pick, but I have to back the player who was picked. Also, Patrick Lambert is saying 2 full. He meant. Okay. Good afternoon, Valerie R. Moti bowls to Bettel, who played this down the inside of the pitch. Good work by Moti, who runs to short mid-wicket field at the bunks. There's no run. The score remains at 142 for 3. Bettel now, seconds. Gudakesh Moti rounds the wicket. Bowls to Bettel, and Bettel drive down to long off. Work for the field on the boundary. He can't get there. 4 runs. Wow, that's Shea Opu who didn't pull out the dive. And that is the thing with these West Indies players. If it was an England fielder, he would have been sliding across the turf. But Shea Opu just ran and gave up like it's the end of a 100-meter race and the race finished. Just look at that. He just pulled up. The English fielders, the South Africans, the New Zealanders, look at that. They don't show you. Moti bowls to Bettel, who swings this away over deep mid-wicket for 6. He just swung that away over deep mid-wicket for 6. He moves up now to 26. England, 152 for 3. He just swung it away over deep mid-wicket for 6. West Indies have a big total to chase today. 152 for 3. Bettel is on 26 from 14 deliveries. Big up, Miss Valerie R. How are you? Welcome. Looking forward to see you. So Philip Du Bois saying good evening. Nice weather. Plenty runs to chase tonight. Well, I hope so. I definitely hope so. Moti bowls over the wicket to Bettel, who turned this away through mid-wicket. They will get a comfortable single. The score moves up to 153 for 3 after 14.4 overs. Bettel is on 27. Livingstone is on 2. Mr. Cricket Forum, you really need to do a show about this T20 squad that was selected. I cannot wait for that show, Mr. Cricket Forum. Well, we do a show every morning at 11:05 Jamaica, every Sunday morning at 11:05 Jamaica time. And we discuss cricket as that is played away by Livingstone down to the extra cover boundary. Work for the field on the cover boundary who comes across. That Evan Lewis picked up, sends the return in. And they go through for 2, 155 for 3. So every Sunday morning, unless there are mitigating circumstances, we do a show at 11:05 and we discuss West Indies cricket. And at those shows, we talk about everything. That Moti bowl a full toss to Livingstone as he got gone far enough, straight to the man on the mid-wicket boundary to hit my eyes out. Well bowled. Well, it was a full toss. Yeah, it's well bowled because he got the wicket. And I'm happy to see that Livingstone out. I'm really happy to see that Livingstone out. I felt offended on Thursday by Livingstone's attitude. I don't see Livingstone umpiring the game when he's playing anywhere else. But he comes to the Caribbean and is umpiring the game, questioning the umpire's decision. And I want to tell you, when I saw him doing that, an Englishman doing that to West Indian, I saw a Bakramasa. And I felt offended. I felt offended. If it was something that he has always been doing, I would understand. But I've never seen him done it in England yet. I've never seen him done it anywhere. So why was he umpiring the game? Was questioning every decision the umpires made about whether it's wide or is a legitimate delivery. So I'm very happy to see him out. You know, that behavior from him, it offended me on Thursday. I felt I was looking at a backmaster. Garth Williams said, I think this should be my last chance. Are you happy with the West Indies test squad? Well, yeah, more or less I'm happy with the West Indies test squad. I think there are too many bowlers, and that is something that we are going to discuss tomorrow morning too. But more or less, I think that for a 2-match series, you probably have too many seamers. And it's going to be very interesting. But that is something that we'll discuss. Joseph bowls to Bettel, taken on the body, and there is no run. The score remains at 155. So Garth Williams, re-admire. I don't do that, Garth Williams. I understand you, but I don't do that. He's in the match, and I wish him all the best. I hope that if he bats, he makes 100 and carry on West Indies to win. So I'm not going to say I hope this is what you said. I think this should be admired. I don't do that. I want every player to perform. Guide away down to the third man boundary for 4 by Bettel. 159 for 4 after 15.2 overs. Joseph outside the half stump, he guides it away down to third man for 4. So I really want to see Edmire perform. So I got your point, but I am, that's not my disposition. It was a good shot by Bettel. He manufactured that shot. It was a bad delivery from Joseph. Over the wicket comes Joseph, bowls to Bethel, who swung this down to the man at the deep mid-wicket boundary. Mistime it, they go through for a single. 160 for 4. Sam Curran comes into strike. Can Sam Curran get a 1 ball? What a day that would be. Oh, what a day that will be. When Sam Curran gets a 1 ball, 160 for 4. Yes, your boy Curran is coming, yes. Did you watch the match between Tyson? No, I don't. No, that's a joke thing. No, man. I don't care who wins. Paul, I think when Joseph bowls to Curran defense, back down the pitch, the bowler fielding is follow through. I don't care about those things, Kirkamute. No. Yes, Mango, my boy, a bat. Can he get a 1 ball, Mango? If the West Indies openers give us a good start, hopefully, the great middle order that we have should cash in. I think it could be our day. Don't worry, friends. Yes, let's hope so. Definitely. Joseph over the wicket, bowls to Curran. He clipped this off his pad, beat short, fine leg. That is Rutherford. He's giving chase. They're gone for 1. They come back for 2. They will second and 2. 162 for 4 after 15.5 overs. Joseph 1 for 21 from 2.5 overs. You'll take that any day in a T20 International. He's going for less than 4 runs and over thus far. So let's hope that he can close out the over. The best thing that he can do now is to get a Sam Curran wicket. So let's watch Joseph. Over the wicket, bowls to Sam Curran. He dabbed this down. Obed McCoy made a meal of it, but the ball bounced on his body. They gone for 1, and did they second 1 just waiting? No, they come back for 2. It's 164 for 4. So 3 overs, 1 for 23 by Alzari Joseph. You'll take that any day. England 164 for 4. 164 for 4 after 16 overs. With Sam Curran on 4 and Bethel on 32. Saul top score for 55. I don't want you to miss tomorrow's show. It's 11:05 Jamaica time. Don't miss it. There's so much things that we're going to talk about. So many things. So many questions to be asked about the strategy of the leadership of this West Indies T20 squad. Win or lose, because there are so many things that I can't understand. So Chase comes back into the attack. 3 overs, 1 for 28. He's going at 9.33 runs per over. So he's going below what England is scoring. So let's hope now that he bowls a good over here. We need to limit them to under 200 if we can. But I think they'll be looking at 220, 215. Full toss. Peeled away to backward point. There is no run. Bethel unable to get it away. So he's bowling from the press box end. Shamar Springer is on the field. Who is he on for? So Bethel is on 32 from 19 deliveries. So there's a short third man and there's a backward point as Chase comes in. Round the wicket to Bethel, who gave himself room. Chase followed him, but he swung it away down to deep mid-wicket over the boundary for 6. 170 now for 4. So Chase saw him backing away and followed him, but he was into the pitch too short, and he gave him time to free his arm, and he swung it away over deep mid-wicket. 170. Can we limit them to under 200? I know that they will be looking at 220 at this stage. 4 overs to go. They will be looking at 12, 15 runs and over. With 6 wickets in hand. Why 3 pace ball and you're bowling Chase now? Chase bowls to Bethel and again another 6. Over deep mid-wicket again. Much squarer this time. The score moves up now to 176 for 4. With 4 overs to go, you have 3 seamers in the squad. Obed McCoy, no, it's 2. Wow, it's 2. It's 2 seamers. Can they play Rutherford for Shepherd? Marcy saying, let's watch. Chase comes in, bowls to Bethel, with this down the ground. Chance, no chance, 6. What am I talking about, chance? It sailed over long off head for 6. That brought up his 50. So 3 consecutive 6 here by Bethel after bowling of Ruston Chase. 182 for 4. Bethel is on 50 from 22 deliveries. 4 4s and 4 6s. And this is what happened when you bowl. You're using a 5-man attack. You're using a 5-man attack. You have to play 3 pace bowlers. There'll be a lot to discuss tomorrow. Now. Absolutely a lot. So I'm looking forward to Theresa to join me during the innings break. I hope that she will. Pitched up, better delivery. Yorker, clipped away, down to long hand. That's where you should be bowling. Another single. The score moves up now to 183 for 4 after 16.5 overs. It's like the 3-6 have to be hit off your bowling before you realize that you can pitch up the ball. I agree. Livingstone was definitely disrespectful to the umpire and acting above himself. Definitely. He just reminded me of a Bakramasa. Honestly. It was. I found it very disturbing. I am going to write the ECB about it. I'm going to send them an email because I found it very disturbing. Chase, round the wicket, balls to Curran, who swings, taken on the inside edge, onto his pad. No run. 1 for 47 for Chase from his 4 overs. 1 for 47. So that over went for 19. It was 28. So it went for 19. That over went for 19. 183 for 4 after 17 overs. England were asked to bat first by the West Indies. This Bethel kid is good, said Mango Reef. Yes, man, he's good and he's in the test squad. Although he's only averaging 25 in county cricket, they think that he's good enough to be in the test squad. Mr. Cricket Forum, we're going to talk about the test squad that was selected yesterday. It was a good squad, only... All right. Patrick Lambert is saying, cricket is funny. Yes, it's the game of glorious uncertainty. Matthews couldn't chase 109, but came back 3 days later to chase a record 183 to win for the Renegades. McCoy over the wicket, bowls to Bettel, who swings us away down to mid-wicket. Straight to Hetmeyer, straight mid-wicket. You could call it cow corner. They got a single 184 for 4. Can McCoy out Curran? Fleming is saying, blessings evening, my brethren. Big up yourself, boss man. Big up yourself. This is a 225 run chase for West Indies. Well, wow, it looks that way. They will need another 30 from these next 3 overs. No, 35. 40. McCoy bowls to Curran, who pull bottom edge down to cow corner for another single. They stay on 1 as Hetmeyer came in, picked up 1 hand and shaped to send the return in, but the batsman stood their ground. 184 for 4. 185 now. So Michael Douglas is saying, don't need to worry. West Indies is going to bowl with this inexperienced England bowling on this flat pitch. West Indies batsmen love pitches like these. I hope you're right, Michael Douglas, but I know that these Englishmen not going to bowl so many over pitch deliver. Wide by McCoy, very wide. Almost a no ball, 186 for 4. I doubt that they're going to bowl just so full as our West Indies bowlers were bowling. We definitely bowled far too full. It was rubbish bowling, absolutely rubbish bowling. Absolutely rubbish bowling. And where's the analyst? Where's the instruction from the leadership, the coach, the bowling coach, the captain? McCoy bowls to Bethel, slower delivery, pulls across the line through to the keeper, no run. 186 for 4. Mr. Cricket Forum, you need to set your notification early. This live show might reach 5 million viewers tomorrow. Lol. Well, let's hope so. But this was up from last night. Over the wicket, McCoy bowls to Bettel, who pulls bottom edge down the onside of the pitch. The bowler cannot get across. They go for 1, looking for 2. Good work, though, by the fielder coming off the long half boundary. Was that Alzari Joseph? Limits them to 1. The score is 187 for 4 after 17.4. So they might just not get that 220. So good from McCoy here, although he has 1 more over to come. And then Alzari Joseph will bowl over number 19, and McCoy will finish up with over number 20. 2.4 overs. None for 22 is a big, burly left-arm pacer from, I think he's from St. Lucia. It's over the wicket, bowls short, pulled away by Curran, down to cow corners. Think that should go straight to Hetmeyer. Yes, it does. They got a single 188 now for 4. He has come back well, you know. His first 2 overs went for 18. And he has come back well here. It's also one of the things that we have to discuss tomorrow. There's so many things to discuss tomorrow about this match. Obed McCoy over the wicket, bowls swung away by Bettel over cow corner for 6. So for the final delivery in the over, he missed his length, over pitch again, and it swung away over deep mid wicket for 6 more. Bethel move up to 99, 194 for 4. So they will need 31 of the last 2 over to get the 225 that someone predicted. I hope they don't get it. Mr. Cricket Forum, I'm not sure what the coach would say after this series. Wow, There's a lot to discuss, but we hope that whatever the coach tells the player at the break, that it will motivate them to go out there and chase down this total. So I'm really dependent on him to come up with the right words that will inspire the players to go out there and chase down this total. But it's not looking good. It's not looking good. He needs to win this match. He really needs to win this match. Mr. Casanova is saying that the England bowlers will bowl better for sure. Definitely. Full toss by Alzarri Joseph down to long on 6 runs. Sam Curran was it. So Curran will move up to 12. That's a 200 now. So 200 there now for England. That brought up their 200 with 11 deliveries to go. This could be anything. Okay, Mango is saying that McCoy is from St. Vincent. Thank you very much, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Fleming, I think that gone out of the way. We'll have to bowl a brilliant 11 deliveries. 2 hat-tricks will do it. Don't Fleming. Yes, we're not giving an hope. Let's restrict them to less than 210. 2 hat-trick. Joseph over the wicket, bowls to Curran and swings this away all along the ground, down to the man on the long on boundary for a single. He moves up to 13, 201 for 4. Some more of those single deliveries. Let's keep them to 210 as Fleming is saying. Mr. Casanova is asking, why are we bowling so many full toss? That's a question that I would really like to... You know one of the things why they don't allow us to interview them anymore again? Because we are asking too many questions. Over the wicket, bowls to Curran, take it on the pad to short fine leg. They will go through for a single, 202 for 4. Bettel should say it wasn't Curran. Curran played the previous delivery. They are both left-handers. They're both similar build. Please remember to slash a like on the video. Just click on that thumbs up button. The thumbs up button below the video. Just click on that thumbs up button. Joseph over the wicket, bowls to Curran. Curran whip this away through mid wicket, down behind square. The fielder comes around, that's chase off the ball, just sends the return in. They go through for 1. The score moves up now to 203. 203 is it for 4. Bethel is on 59. Sam Curran is on 14. Yeah, we are definitely bowling too many full toss. Definitely. I really think we can chase them 230 though, So I'm not giving up. What a day this would be. Over the wicket comes Joseph. York delivery taken on the pad, goes out into the offside. Well bowled by Joseph. 204 now for 4. So after that first delivery that went for 6, good comeback by Joseph. Only 4 more runs out of the over thus far. 3 singles. No, 2 singles plus 2 leg by. So well done. So 8 runs off the bat in the over, despite the first delivery going for 6. So 1 delivery to come. Let's hope he closes out well here now. Can we get it? Can we get them 200, 400, 210? Joseph over the wicket, bowls to Curran, and Curran clip this away down to mid wicket. They will come back for 2. Good over that by Alzarri Joseph. Despite the first delivery going for 6, he came back well on the 4 runs off the bat for the next 5 deliveries. So that's a good over there. 4 overs, 1 for 33. Good spell by the lanky fast bowler. So 4 overs, 1 for 33, and he has this lowest economy in this match. Unless Obed McCoy bowler maiden, Alzarri Joseph would have ended up with the lowest economy. 8.25. You'll take that any day in modern T20 cricket. 4 overs, 1 for 33. Well bowled Alzarri Joseph. Hussain bowled 3 overs for 40 runs. And that is something that we have to talk about also tomorrow. Why Hussein did not open the bowling? That is something that we have to talk about tomorrow. Over the wicket comes McCoy, bowls slow delivery to Bettel, who slapped this down to long off. Chase comes around field, just a single. The score goes up now to 207 for 4. As captain said yesterday, it is in his interview, we need to be smart. Yes, he did say we need to be smart. Most times when you get the Yorker wrong, it turns out to be a full toss. Yes, it does, or a full toss or a slap delivery, but it is you over the wicket. Comes McCoy, ball short to Curran, who pulled this down to Cow Corner. One more, the score moves up to 208 for 4. I agree with you, Patrick Lambert, but you are an international elite sportsman, so you have to nail it. You are expected to be performing at a very high level as an international elite sport person. But yes, when you get it wrong, it travel, and it travel a long way. Obed McCoy is in bowl to Bettel, wide outside the off-stump, swung away, down to long on. Both fielders converge onto it, and they come back for 2. This is good from Obed McCoy. Very good. Valerie R. is saying the umpires were inconsistent, and this opened the door for Livingstone disrespectful behavior. That is true. I think that is true. Livingstone would have formed the opinion that they don't know what they're doing, so I can pressure them. But it just came across wrong. It just, to me. McCoy to Bettel, slow delivery, swung, misses, through to the keeper, Pooran, who shy at the stump, misses, they go through for a bye. Should have get off the gloves. The moment that he had enough time, the moment that he saw the batsman running, he should have whipped off the gloves and then shied on the stump. 211 for 4. So they will not get the 225. Obed McCoy. Over the wicket, bowls to Curran, who pulls this high in the air. Is he gone? Oh, it gone. Not he. The ball gone. Gone for 6. Curran, 23 is now 217 for 6. Yeah, definitely, Mikel, I would have said that. When you're playing 5 bowlers, you have to play the third seamer. Shirley Samuel, how are you? Good afternoon. Nice to have you here. Our bowlers need help from God to stop these English batters. I always love these, Always love when I can laugh, despite the carnage. But we can chase this down. 217. We chased down 224 last year. And they're not going to get 224. So we can definitely chase down this. Over the wicket, McCoy bowls to Bettel, slow delivery, swung away, down to Cow Corner. They're gone for 1. They're going to come back for 2. It's a final delivery, and Pooran run him out. I hope Pooran never moved too slowly there, He looks to be out. But let's see. They're going to check it. It wasn't the best of return from Shimron Hetmeyer. And Pooran had to move to his right. But I think that he got back on time. But he's probably... Let's check it, though. The return would never fired in. So they have it on 218 because they're going to check. Or they have it, they probably gave him out. So he was out. Joel Garner could have taught these space bowlers how to bowl Yorkers. Well, he was very good at it. Well, they're showing it now. So it wasn't the best of return. It was very slow. He took it. Okay, he's out. He's out. Comfortable out. Take it easy, Patrick Lambert. Take it easy. That's what he said. Stephen Roach, take it easy. Take it easy, Stephen Roach. Take it easy. Take it. But just for the record, though, and I'm not going to go there, but take it easy. Take it easy, Stephen Roach. Take it easy. Take it easy, boss. Take it easy. So England 218 for 5. I was expecting Theresa to join me at the break. I also was expecting Mr. Davis, one of the organizers of the Tampa Youth Cricket Tournament, to also join me at the break. I've seen none of those persons. I don't see Theresa. I don't see Mr. Davis, but I was expecting one of those persons to join me at the break. So let me go through the scorecard for you. So England 218 for 5 of their 20 overs. Phil Saul made 55 from 35 deliveries, 5-4 and 4 sixes. Will Jacks made 25 from 12 deliveries, 1-4 and 2 sixes. Josh Butler made 38 from 23 deliveries, 2 fours and 3 sixes. Jacob Bettel was not out 62 from 32 deliveries, 4 fours and 5 sixes. Lima Livingstone, he made 4 from 6 deliveries, and Sam Curran was run out for 24 of 13 deliveries. He hit 2 sixes. England 218 for 5. The West Indies, Obed McCoy, 4 overs, no maiden, none for 40. Alzari Joseph, 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 33. Akil Hussain, 3 overs, no maiden, none for 40. Gudakesh Moti, 4 overs, no maiden, 2 for 40. Ravman Powell bowled 1 over for 11 runs, and Ruston Chase bowled 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 47. Joseph was the only bowler with an economy under 9. All the others have double figures economy. So the West Indies fast bowler, senior fast bowler, now I think that is a senior fast bowler in this team. He is now definitely the leader of the attack. The captain did say it, that Alzari Joseph is the leader of the attack. Leonard Coley saying, I like your spirit, bro. Be careful of your pressure. No, well, I have that under control, though, Leonard Davey. But thanks. I appreciate the sentiments. I appreciate it. But I have that is under control. Yes. I appreciate it, though. Thanks for caring, Leonard. Big up yourself, the Bryce Sport Cricket. Big up yourself, man. Really appreciate your kind words. So just gonna look, and this is showing that really and truly is Darren Sammy is the big man when it comes to selecting players. He is the one and only big man when it comes to selecting players. The head coach is the chief selector. Everybody else have to report to him. So the test squad was picked by Andre Coley, and the white ball squads were picked by Darren Summit. So the West Indies batsmen are taking the field. The English fielders would have gone on the field long time. I love this, because I notice nowadays, like the fielders, they gather around the boundary, but when they are going out, and it's like they want the batsmen to go ahead of them. But if I'm the captain and I'm going out to field, I want to get out there as the fielding team and waiting on the batsmen. And I don't want them to give them any time to second them. Come and take them guard, my bowler must be running in. So they are under that pressure because I'm already ready for them. I would never want the batsmen, this policy they have of going onto the field and standing at the edge of the rope and glancing out at them high, looking to see if the batsmen passing them. I'm not doing that. I'm running out there and setting my field and ready for them, chomping at the bit. I would be hurrying them up. Yes, that would have been my tactics. Welcome back. I appreciate you all being here. Anthony Jervis, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. So this is who? Pepper? I think they have a guy named Pepper. Is he making his debut today? Because that looks like a new bowler. But I'll soon tell you who the new bowler is. Someone is made. Was it Pepper? I will soon tell you. It's all right. Where's these T20 matches being played? At the Darren Sammy Cricket Stadium. And it's empty. It's empty. Turner is it? Yeah, I think Turner is on debut. It's over the wicket, bowls to Lewis down the leg side, wide signal, 1 without loss. Yes, it's empty because the persons are not the people. The St. Lucians, they love Darren Sammy, They love Darren Sammy, but despite the love, yes, you can't support Tree Love. You can't look at Tree Love and say, I still I will support you. I support you not despite of. Turn a bowl another wide, 2 without loss. That one seamed away. Wow, they don't give it a wide. That one was, oh my Lord. Stephen Roach, I hope you would have heard when I said take it easy. And I'm saying this the last time, take it easy. Just take it easy, Stephen Roach. Take it easy. Take it easy. Bowls to Lewis, who forces off the back foot. And there is no run as it goes straight to the fielder in the covers. So Michael Douglas believes that West Indies is going to knock this off in the 18th over. Let's see your prediction, Michael Douglas. It will be one happy evening. What a happy evening that it will be. So here is Turner. Right arm over the wicket. Bowls to Lewis. Lewis tucked it away into the onside. Short mid-wicket going for a singer. It's not on. The return comes in. Backed up into the offside. There is no run. The score remains at 1 without loss after 3 deliveries. So both West Indies batsmen are yet to get off the mark. So Lewis seconds. Over the wicket, Turner bowls to Lewis, force it to cover, no run. The score remains at 1 without loss. I told you, the English bowlers, as inexperienced as they are not going to float up anything. Not going to float up anything. It's a safe bet to say that more than 85% of the English runs came from in front of the wicket. Because we're just floating it up. Bowls to Lewis, defends out into the offside again, back of a length, hard into the pitch. The score remains at 1 without loss. I need to check to see how fast this young man is bowling. Stephen Rhodes said that the West Indies should have batted first to test themselves as the series is lost. Let's watch Turner. Over the wicket to Lewis, and Lewis hit this, peel off the edge, overslip down to the boundary for 4. He went for a big booming drive. It peeled off the edge, over first slip, down to the boundary for 4. Did he get a hand to it? 5 without loss. It was a big booming drive, overturned at first slip, just didn't get a hand to it. It was high over his head. Safe shot in the end, down to the boundary for 4. You'd probably need to be another 2 feet. Well, probably, yeah, another 2 feet tall. Bettel was born in Barbados. I think he left Barbados when he was 12. And Phil Salt also came to school in Barbados. So Shakib Mahmood have gotten a wicket in his first over in every match in the T20 series thus far. So he has a slip, backward point cover, extra cover mid-off, and mid-on and mid-wicket at third man. He's in, bowls to Hope outside the half stump. It seems away from him. It goes through to the keeper and there is no run. Carlton, what is your idea of this game? Runs are going to be very hard to get. I think I don't think the pitch is necessarily flat. I think it's a good batting pitch, but I don't think it's a 220 pitch. I think we bowl bad. It's probably about a 185, 190 pitch. So I think England score over par. So it's going to be difficult for us to get the 219. We bowl too many pitch up delivery. Are those gentlemen? What's wrong with those gentlemen? They took a table and a chair and put it exactly in front of the side screamer. You know the third umpire is one of them, Leslie Reefer. He's right there. Shaki bowls to Hope, cuts, misses, through to the keeper. There is no run. There are 2 slips for Hope here. 2 slips. So I don't. Mikel is saying that we are going to win by the 18th over. I hope so. I genuinely hope so. It will be an exciting match. But I don't think it's a 220 pitch. I more think that it's a 185, 190 pitch. Good batting pitch, but it is not a flat deck. We just bowl badly. Bowls to Hope back in his crease, play that away to backward point, and there is no run. 5 without loss. Somebody said to me, Shea Hope was running from Jafra Archer the other day. That's why he took that single blind. Is that so? What you thought? You know, the person said Shea Hope was running from Archer. Wasn't too keen to face Archer. So he just decided to run off. Wow. Shakib over the wicket, bowls to Hope, dab this down to backward point again, and there is no run. The score remains at 5 without loss. So there are 2 slips, a backward point, a cover, extra cover, and a mid-off. Then there's the mid-on, and then there's a straight mid-wicket, a third man and the man on the backward square leg boundary. So that's the field. Shakib as to Shea Hope. They took out the extra cover and have him at second slip. Sorry, thank you. Shakib into Hope, down the pitch, swings, misses, through to the keeper, no run. The score remains at 5 without loss. And that's what I'm saying, because when the English were batting, they didn't need to use their feet to get to the pitch of the ball. Because the West Indies bowlers were just floating it up there. They were just floating up there. Here is the English team going back of a length, and so Shea Hope need to use his feet to try to get to the length. He lost his shape there badly though. Final delivery of over number 2, Shakib. Over the wicket, bowls to Hope, who play this to the man at mid-off, and there is no run. So made over there by Shakib, West Indies 5 without loss after 2 overs. Everyone will say the West Indies can only win when they are chasing. If they don't win, they will say we can't win when we bat first and when we have the chase. I think you are saying that it would be a better excuse to bat first and then, but we don't lose the match as yet. We can still win the match, Stephen Roach, can't we? We can still win the match, man. Here comes Turner, bowls to Lewis, flicked away in the night sky, down back with a square leg, 6 runs. Just taking that off his pad and just whipping it away, down back with a square leg for 6. Lewis moves up to 10. West Indies 11 without loss. Patrick Lambert believes that we should chase this total without a problem. At least 2 of the batters will get half centuries. Very interesting, very encouraging. I hope so. I look forward to it. Big half centuries, or even a century. No, Stephen Russell, we don't have to score off every ball, but we need to minimize the number of dot balls. Really need to. We can't afford more than 30 dot balls in this innings if we are going to get these runs. Turner bowls to Lewis, and Lewis tucked this away through square leg. They go for a single. The score moves up now to 12 without loss in over number 3. Surely believe that our guys will make it. Definitely. We have to believe. We have to believe. Have to believe. Yes, Stephen Russell, there's never a cricket match where it's not runs win it. I don't know of any. And that's why batting is runs. It's not a matter of how you look. It's not a matter of how you look in the nets when you cannot out and those things. It's a matter of how many runs you make in the middle. Turner bowls to Hope, who slapped this through the covers down to the boundary for 4. It was short, it sat up, and it slapped away down to the boundary for 4. Good shot by Shea Hope. He's off the mark. 16 without loss in over number 3. So it's always runs that score. But batting is runs. Batting is always runs. It doesn't matter how good you look in practice, although practice helps to build your confidence. But there's a little less anxiety in practice. It's the same with the bowling. Some of the things that you see the bowlers do in practice and they can't do it in match, you wonder why. Turner bowls to Hope and he swings bottom edge, inside edge, down to fine leg for 4. Well played, Shea Hope. As he looks to hit that through the offside, it came back, hit the inside edge, beat the keeper and the short fine leg down to the boundary for 4. Well played. I'm not going to say it's a good shot. It's an effective shot. Well played. Runs. Batting is runs. Viking, yes. I think we need to start slow and then increase the tempo. For sure, we definitely do not want to lose the match in the power play. We don't want to think that we have to go so hard in the power play and by the end of the power play, we are 3-4 wicket downs. Bowl to Shea Hope, hit it over long on all the way for 6. Turner can't bowl to Shea Hope. He's finding his range now. Well played, Shea Hope. He moves up to 14. Lewis is on 11. West Indies 26 without loss. Good shot that by Shea Hope. It was quite the length that West Indies was bowling, but he hit it from top of the bounce through the line. As I said, I think this pitch is a good pitch to bat on. I don't think it's a 220 pitch, but they can prove me wrong. So, the difference between runs and balls is 90. Turner bowls to Hope and he hit it over cover this time. It's going to run away towards the boundary for 4 more. Good shot by Shea Hope. Oh, he moves up to 18. He's playing a shatter ball here. So Turner is guilty now of just over pitching that one. And Shea Hope hit it over the top, down to the boundary for 4. 30 without loss after 3 overs. Well played, man. 30 without loss after 3 overs. in the last match, we gave away the first 5 wickets. Vikings is saying, yeah, and we really don't want something similar like that to happen, and after the power play, as I said, we are 60 for 4. We are going at 72 for 4. We are going at 12 runs per over, but we are 4 wickets down. We don't want that. When you're chasing these big totals, you have to make, one of the first things you have to ensure is that you don't lose the match in the power play. You have to try and ensure that. It's a big total, but you don't have to go L for leather in the power play. So this could be a change for the first time, and there's some dew, there's some sweat now. The English will have to bowl in the evening. Definitely, let's Shakib comes in now. Over the wicket, bowls to Lewis, and that one came back shortly, taken, low appeal. It's going over the stump. That one is going over the stump. I'd like them to burn a review here. I think Butler wiser than that. It's going over the stump. Butler is laughing. Butler is laughing because he knows that one was going high over the stump. Oh boy. The way Shakib, I think Shakib wants to keep his record of getting a wicket in his opening spell. Mr. Brown, after the series, I'll bring certain challenges to light. Looking forward to it, Lou Prudent, and that's I like that. I love that because we are in a series. You don't want to say certain things, especially when we are in a match. So at the end of the series, we're probably looking at because as I said, every Sunday we do a program. Every Sunday, this program, we'll be looking at the strategies that have been employed. But you said that you're going to bring certain things to light, which is different. So maybe next Sunday, we will do that next Sunday, level of 5 every Sunday, Jamaica time. Because by next Sunday, level of 5, the test match will be going on in Antigua if it doesn't finish within 2 days. So it should be going on, but we will still have our show at the level of 5. We will be doing some watch-alongs on the test matches. And so we'll be doing it. And I'm working on some upgrades to the watch-along, to try and add more value to the watch-along. I'm working on some upgrades. So be a little patient with me. There are new things to release, which, he was appealing Mikel because he wants to continue the trend of getting a wicket in his opening spell in the series. This is the first time we have not picked up a wicket in his first over. So Lewis Seckers. Shakib now is going to come over the wicket to Lewis. Over the wicket, balls to Lewis. Down the leg side, tucked away off his hip. They go for 1. That's all they will get. Let's see the signal from the umpire. No signal. So no signal. So Lewis will move up to 12. Here come the signal. So I guess he was waiting to see if they were going to review it, because they did appeal again. 31 without loss after 3.2 overs. Shakib in his second over, yet to concede a run after 8 deliveries. So Lewis is an 11. Shea Hope is an 18. Once you have wicket in hand, any total is gettable. Fair point. Fair point. Shakib, over the wicket, bowls to Hope, down the leg side, look to turn it away, off the pad, down to the boundary for 4, 131 for 5, leg by signal, 130, yeah, oh, should said 35 without loss. Sorry, where get 135? Could we be at 135 without loss? What a day this will be. What a day this will be. Shakib over the wicket, balls to Hope. Hope hit this over cover. Going down towards the fielder there. Is it Sam Curran who dive and misses? I hope is it him. Show your face. No, it's Bethel. 4 runs though. Hope moves up to 15. West Indies 45 now, 43. That should be 43. So that's the first run off the bowling of Shakib in this match. Diving off by Bethel. He was nowhere near. Probably ran wrong. Probably should have circled the ball there instead of cut to it. Misjudged it. Nonetheless, well done, Bethel. Misjudged many more. So we get many more 4s. I think that's 43 without loss now. Oh, 39? No. Hope is 39? Okay. Yes, 39. Shaki bowls to Hope. Whip this away nonchalantly into the middle wicket boundary for 4. What an innings that Shea Hope is playing here. 43 now without loss. 43 now without loss. Hope is on 26. Lewis is on 11. So West Indies now really going at it now. Roddy Latu, good evening to you. Welcome to the show. And so 43 without loss now as West Indies. So let's look at the field. So there's a short fine leg, a mid-wicket, a mid-on. We are still in the power play. Shakib over the wicket, bowls to Hope. Hope turn this away through square leg. The fielder come off the backward square leg boundary into a short mid-wicket region, sends the return one more. 44 without loss at the end of over number 4. Hope will keep the strike. He's on 27. Evan Lewis is on 11. West Indies looking to get 219 to win, or 44 without loss, needing a further 175 from 96 deliveries. The West Indies want to hit every ball for 6. That's the problem with them. That's all. Thank you for your comment. Curtis Foster, welcome to you. Hope is on 27. Lewis is on 11. West Indies 44 without loss after 4 overs. So 2 more overs remaining in the power play. Let's see who's going to come into the attack now. Oh, Sam Curran comes into the attack. Sam Curran comes into the attack. Sam Curran is it, man. Interesting. So this is it. When in T20 cricket, you need a third seamer. Always need a third seamer. Curran over the wicket, bowls to open up, slap this through the covers down to the fielder on the cover boundary. They're gone for 1 and they're coming back for 2. Good running, comfortable. So backed up though as in the offside, in the onside. So Hope moves up to 29. Curran is on 40. The West Indies is on 46. If Curran goes to 46 from his 4, that would be nice. Or even 52. He's over the wicket, bowls to Hope, and Hope slap this through the covers. Wide of the man, 4 runs off Curran. Lovely shot. It goes into the boundary for 4. The West Indies 50 is up. Shea Hope is on 33. Evan Lewis is on 11. After 4.2 overs, West Indies 50 without loss. So that was slapped away. 50 without losses, West Indies. 50 without loss. Shea Hope just adjusting his chain to ensure that it is in his shirt and not outside his shirt. You saw what happened this morning with Tim David with the chain? Curran bowls to Hope, and he plays a lovely shot, but this time straight to the fielder. Through the gap in the offside. There's a big gap in the offside. One more to the total, 51 without loss. So Tim David was batting, and they bowled a short ball to him, and he pulled at it. It missed the bat, but as the ball was going past the bat, the chain hit the helmet, and there was a spike. There was a spike as the ball was going past the bat, the chain hit the helmet, and there was a spike. Luckily, the umpire could have seen that clearly there was a gap between bat and ball, and when they checked, they realized that it was a chain that flipped up and hit the helmet. So if the ball was closer to the bat, him dead, well, him is out. So let's watch now as Lewis face up to Curran. Over the wicket, bowls to Curran. Lewis down the leg side, wide signal. Keep it going, Curran. Keep it going. It's down the leg side, and he looks to pull it away. So 34 for Shea Hope, 11 for Lewis. West Indies 52 without loss after 4.3 overs. 52 without loss. Jafra Archer, the camera spun to him. Curran over the wicket, bowls to Lewis, whipped it away, down back with a square leg, it goes into the boundary, 4 more. Oh, diving effort. Brilliant. Oh, wow. Good work there. And they come back for 2. They have to check that though. They have to check that. 54 without loss after 4.4 overs. They will check it. Good work there by Mosley. He did well. He did well, Well done, young man. He did well. I was just about to say 4 runs, but all of a sudden, an image appears in the camera. It appears in view and cut it off. Lewis is on 13. Hope is on 34. Lewis is on strike. Curran over the wicket, bowls to Lewis, and he slapped this away through mid-wicket. Mistime it. It's running out towards the boundary door. The fielder deep mid-wicket comes around, sends the return in. They come back for 2. That was a mistimed drive, and they got 256 without loss after 4.5 overs. Remind you that the target is 219. Good start this by the West Indies. Lewis on 15. Hope is on 34. 56 without loss after 4.5 overs. Curran. 12 out of the over so far. Good going, Curran. Float up something now. Curran bowls to Lewis. Short bouncer. Wide should signal. Oh, yes. Wide signal. No wide signal. Oh, that's a dot ball. Come on. It's 56 without loss after 5 overs. West Indies in reply to 219 made by England. It is cold in the UK, but I'm listening to my favorite presenter commentator at its best. Thank you. Verify, I appreciate the sentiments. Thank you. Thank you very much. I have to calm down the head, because when you say those nice things about me, I appreciate them, but they swell my head. So I just need to calm down. Thank you very much. Yes, Teresha should be joining us. I sent her the link in her email. Have you abandoned us, Teresha? Oh, probably she's still at work. I thought that, probably she's still at work. But it's now after 6. It's 6:14. She usually gets home this time. Yes, let's hope that the boys will... Patrick Lambert, why aren't you at the match? You're not living in St. Lucia, Patrick. You're from St. Lucia, but you're not living there at the moment. So this is going to be tricky now. I think that Mosley, if it's his day, he can really cut Mosley or Mosley. Doesn't matter to me. He comes from a short run-up, but you have to bat him like you're batting Jason Holder. Bowls to Hope, and Hope hit this over the top, a long way, gone for 6. 6 more runs to Shea Hope over extra cover. He moves to 40. West Indies 62 without loss. Match on, I shouldn't say that too quickly, you know. So he overpitched there, Mosley. He never nailed the Yorker, and Shea Hope was into him. I guess by now the West Indies batsmen knew that they have to play him like a medium pacer. So, wow, great skill there. Wicked. He must, that's strapped on, man. He must strapped on. I don't think he's balancing up. He must strapped on. Great skill. Moves the balls to Hope and will click this into the mid-wicket region. Wide long on, should say. They go for a singer. The score moves up to 63 without loss after 5.2. So good innings here from Shea Hope. Thank you, Eugene Billy, checking in from Antigua. It's a pleasure having you here. The first test will start in Antigua next week. I hope you go out and watch some of the cricket, Eugene Billy. It will be very, very interesting. Thank you for being here with us. We appreciate it. The price tickets have been dropped. Cricket West Indies have dropped the price of the tickets. Mosley bowls to Lewis, who looks to sweep. Taken on the pad. He might be out stump, you know. They're going to check it, but he might be out stump here. He lifts his foot and Salt whipped off the bails. So as he looked to sweep it, it's going to be very, very tight. Salt is confident that he has him. He lifts his foot. This would be a cheap dismissal, you know. I just hope that he got back his foot down in time. It was down the leg side. He looks to sweep it, taken on the pad, dropped behind him, but then he lost his balance. That foot is it's down. Oh, well done. He's safe. The stump is down and the bails have not yet lit up. He's safe. You don't need to watch that twice. He's safe. There's no way. All right, let me tell you now. This is what I don't understand with the West Indies umpires. There's no way there must be some doubt in that. And once there's doubt, you give your team the benefit of the doubt. Who is the third umpire? Well, I saw Leslie Reefer, so the third umpire is that gentleman there. His foot is down, clearly down. His foot is clearly down. Thank you, Killer Gaming. I appreciate it. Thank you. Why is he looking so much at that? You can't give it out, you know. We know you can't give it out. What's his name? The one from Butler. You know you can't give that out, Butler. No matter what you do, you can't give it out. So just get on with the game. You can't give it out. I'm telling you, Butler, you cannot give it out. So get on with the game. Yeah, well, I know he cannot give it out. Mosley bowled to Lewis. He pulls it in the air over the boundary for 6. 6 runs by Lewis. He moves up now to 21. West Indies 69 without loss. 13 thus far from this over from Mosley. MJ, how are you doing? Good night to you. Mr. Casanova is saying that I'm going to be mad if he gives it out. Yes, Mr. Casanova, you don't take so long over things like those. There must be some doubt. So who do you give the 50-50 decision? The batsman and the home team. Short, swings, misses, whipped off the bails again. But Salt again think that he's out. But he's in his ground this time. This is a much easier decision. You know, that was 118 touching 119. That's why I told you they have to bat him like Jason Holder. They can't bat him like a spinner, although he's just bowling from 2-3 steps. Bowls to Lewis, and Lewis driven that to mid-off, no run. The score remains at 69 without loss at the end of the power play. 150 more needed, so the difference have come down now to 76. There was a time when it was 90, but the difference, 66. My apology. The difference is now 66 between runs and delivery. You know, match on though. This match is on, you know. It's really on. 69 without loss. Yes, Mr. Casanova, I would have definitely not happy if he had given that out. So 69 without loss, West Indies. So I'm a Jamaican watching from Gaming saying, I'm a Jamaican watching from the USA. Love your commentary. Big up yourself, brethren. Big up yourself. Respect, man. Thank you for the compliments. It means a lot to me. I appreciate it every time. Big up yourself, brother. So Rian Ahmed comes into the attack. Ball to Shea Hope would turn this down to mid-wicket for a single. The score moves up now to 70 without loss. 70 without loss. West Indies can win this game, said Steve Russell. Big up to you too, bro. Big up Electra Charles. I appreciate it. Big up, man. Enough love. Please slash a like on the video and click on the thumbs up button and show the love. Just click on the thumbs up button. It's right below the video. 70 without loss. Rehan Ahmed in his first over. He will bowl to Evan Lewis. Over the wicket, bowls to Lewis. Lewis cut this away. Down to the field on the backward point boundary. Comes to his right, sends the return in. One more to the total. The score moves up now to 72 without loss in over number 7, 6.2. Lewis is on 22. Shea Hope is on 42. West Indies chasing 219 or 71 without loss. Rian ball to Shea Hope and it is high over cow corner for 6. And they dropped it in the stand. 6 more to the total. That puts Shea Hope up to 48. West Indies 77 without loss. So that was short. Not all that short, but Shea Hope goes back in his crease, give himself some more room and hit it over deep mid-wicket for 6. Cow corner. 6 more runs. And there seems to be a little more persons in the crowd. Rian bowls to Hope and he pulls again, this time along the ground. Straight to the field that long on. And there's a 1 run. The score moves up to 78 without loss. Lyndon Wilson saying, I'm listening to you from Guyana. West Indies can win this. Yes, I think so too. I think so too. We are in a position where we can win it. And we have packed the batting. Rian bowls to Lewis. Lewis off the back foot. Force it down to the fielder. And the cover boundary for another run. So they are ticking it over nicely here. So 6 and no made a delivery. So 10 from the over thus far. The 6 and the 4 singles. So if a single would make it 11 out of the over. So would have done well. Bowls to Shea Hope and he slapped this away. Down wide after man at mid-wicket into the boundary for 4. It was Sam Curran. Sam Curran get beaten to his left. 83 without loss after 7 overs. Congratulations to Shea Hope, 53 from 23 deliveries. Good knock again, man. Well played, Shea Hope. Well played. Good knock. Very good knock. Vikings is saying 300 plus watching. Need some more likes. Thank you very much, Viking. Yes, we need some more likes. Please slash a like on the video. Need to slash a like on the video as that was pulled away down to the deep mid-wicket boundary. Sam Curran has no chance. Show some love by slashing a like on the video. It's a thumbs up just below the video. So Brandon King knows that he needs to come back and come back hard, you know. Yes, it was he's a professional sportsman. He's always going to play. He always want to play. So Livingstone comes into the attack, balls to Lewis down the leg side, look to turn it away, beat the keeper, runs away down to the boundary for 4. Will it be by? Will it be by? Will it be wide or will it be by? Or is it runs? Waiting on the signal here. 5 wide, Well, bowl Livingstone, some more of that. Bowl some more of that Livingstone and some more of that keeping Salt. 88 without loss. Livingstone round the wicket, bowls to Lewis, and Lewis comes down the pitch, almost York himself, but he got enough baton to it to play it to the left of the long on field, and they come back for 2. Good running by these two. Lewis moves up to 25. Hope is on 53. 90 without loss. West Indies after 7.1 overs. Is he okay? I wouldn't mind if he start limping. No, I wouldn't want him to limp today because there's another match tomorrow. Let's go win this, said Steve Rasul. Round the wicket, bowls to what's his name? Lewis. Sorry about that. And he hit it over long on for 6. Sorry about that. So Lewis moves up to 31. So there was Livingstone round the wicket, bowls to Lewis, and he hit it over long on for 6. Lovely shot. And so they are now guilty of doing the exact thing that the West Indies were doing, of pitching up too much. They started out bowling back of a line, back of a length, but now all of a sudden I think they start pitching up. So let's watch this delivery from Livingstone. Round the wicket, bowls to Lewis, who padded it away, down back with a square leg for 4. That brings up the West Indies 100 without loss after 7.3 overs. I'd be very disappointed if West Indies lose from here. Hope is the best batsman I've seen in West Indies since Lara and Chanderpaul. Thank you, Vikings, for expressing your opinions. All those opinions are welcome. We appreciate it. There'll be those who disagree. There'll be those who agree. But it is your opinion and we respect it. So Livingstone there, warning Shea Hope to stay in his crease. He's backing up too far. So Livingstone comes in, bowls to Lewis, and Lewis drives straight to the man at extra cover. There is no run. The score remains at 100 for 3 after 7.4 overs. Lewis is on 35. Shea Hope is on 53. Livingstone bowls to Lewis, and he hit this dead straight, gone a long way. Oh, he hit the roof. He's on top of the roof. He moves up to 41 from 24 deliveries. Shea Hope is on 53 from 23 deliveries. 106 without loss after 7.45 overs. Good evening. This is the opening pair I want to see. Thank you, Sherwin. I know, Sherwin. I know. Don't it? I know, man. Mr. Casanova is saying 100 before the 10th over is not an easy feat, It's not at all. Yes. If West Indies win this match, it will be mixed feelings, don't? Well, I don't want to say if, I should say should. When we win this match, because I don't expect us to lose from here. But it will be a lot of mixed feeling. Because the thing that we are going to say is that is really just losing the toss why we lose all those matches. And so it will be a mixed feeling. We'll be happy to have won the match, but there'll be disappointment that we never won the toss before. We won the toss after the series have decided. So it will be a mixed feeling. So Livingstone, round the wicket, bowls to Lewis, wide signal, 107 without loss. Lewis remains on 41. He decides now to close in on Shea Hope, 107 without loss. Round the wicket, bowls to Lewis, and he pulls over corner for 6 more. 1.5 the bat. Is that Sam Curran? No, it's Bethel. He moves up for 47 at the end of over number 8. West Indies 113 without loss. He pulled it high in the air over cow corner. Bettel decided to try his very best. It was high. It was always 6. Always 6. You saw that ball was always 6. You remember earlier I was saying that a ball that was hit down to long on and Shea Hope came across and he never pulled out the slide. He just gave up like a 100-meter runner. And that's what we want to see from the West Indies fielders. Don't give it up. That ball was always 6. But Bettel was going to jump for it nonetheless. Big over that by the West Indies. Lewis is on 47. Hope is on 53. I think 3 6s out of that over. Fleming is saying, rally around the West Indies. Curran bowls to Hope, played it away into the covers. They go through for a single 114 without loss after 8.1 overs. 105 needed. So the difference have come down to 34. Is that maths right? Yes, 34. You should win from here. The difference between ball and runs is 34. Rally around the West Indies. Up or down, now and forever. Come on, guys. We got this. Yes, man, we need at least 250 likes for those shots. Let's watch now as Curran over the wicket bowls to Lewis and he pulls away. Down back with a square leg for 4 more. Lewis half century, well played. Edwin Lewis, well played. 118 without loss. Look at Brandon King. He's happy, but he knows that he's under pressure. That's the spirit, though. He's happy. He's clapping. So give him credit. But as a professional sportsman, you always want to play. But he knows that he's under pressure and he knows now that he has to come big the next time he plays. Pooran balls to Lewis again and he pulled it away. Oh, no. What happened there? He dropped it, right? Oh, yeah, he dropped it. 4 more. You know that if you take that catch out, I'm gone. You have to pray that Curran don't get a wicket, because if Curran get a wicket, I'm gone. I'm gone. 4 more by Lewis. What is Bettel doing? Bettel allowed that ball to go. 4 more by Lewis. Big effort though, Bettel. Well done. So he has passed Shea Hope. Wow. Curran balls to him and he hit it down the ground. 6 more. Wow, 61 now. Take him to the cleaners. Take this boy to the cleaners. Hold that, Sam Curran. Hold that. 128 without loss. Yeah, man, shake your head. Where are your shades? Where are your shades? Where's your shades, Sam Curran? Where are your shades? So West Indies motoring along now. Samuel Burgess is saying, we lost the last one because our top order batsmen give away their wickets too easy. I disagree with Sam Burgess. I think our top orders batsmen drop too many catches. I think if we had held those catches, I'm just teasing you, those Samuel Burgess. But Pooran dropped 2 catches. Hetmeyer dropped 2. If they're taking those catches, I think if our top order batsmen are taking those catches, we would have won the match. Michael Douglas said, I knew this chase was going to be like taking candy from a baby. I was never in doubt. Well, you did say that we would win by the 18th over. So the difference is 23, so we should get there. Curran switched around the wicket, balls to Lewis, and Lewis played that one high in the air, McGann. Oh, it's 6 runs nonetheless. I thought it was a top edge, but it gone all the way for 6. 67 now for Lewis. West Indies 134 without loss. How many England reached without loss? Was it 130? No, they never reached so many. Oh, I think somebody in the chat said we are going to beat 130 without loss. And I just saw the comment briefly because it ran away. Although winning the toss give you an advantage, but our players didn't apply themselves. True, Patrick Lambert. Bounce up from Curran over the head of Lewis, through to the keeper. Wide signal. Well done, umpire. Well done, Brathwaite. Well done. 135 without loss in over number 9. 67 for Lewis from 29 deliveries. 54 for Sheo from 24 deliveries. 84 needed from 67 deliveries. That difference is only 17. We should win easily. That was a high bouncer. Sam Curran is never going to leave the shades in. Balls to Lewis, hit it down the ground. Let's see, catch or drop 4. Oh, backed up. As he stepped on the boundary, 2 more, 1 more, hard at 2. They should have run 2. So Butler came across. Sam Curran not going to get any wicket. Him lucky it never went for 6. So Sam Curran, 2 overs, went for 35. It never came out of the score. He's probably tired. Having field 20 overs. So big effort there by Butler. I hope he doesn't hurt himself. That ball balloon off his hand and hit him. I hope he's all right, you know. Where did it hit him? I hope he's okay. It came off his hand and it probably, I hope he's okay. I hope it, oh, he's all right. He's okay. He's okay. For a moment there, I thought it hit him in his jaw somewhere. But he's okay. Good to see that he's okay. Good to see. Very good to see that Butler is okay. 136 without loss at the end of over number 9. England got their first wicket after 9.2 overs. Not England. England lost their first wicket after 9.2 overs. Galen Evans, big up yourself, man. He's saying that we win in this one. Yeah, unbelievable from Butler. It was a good effort. Oh, yes, Viking. Yes, you remember? Yeah, yes, thank you. Ryan, balls to Lewis. Hit this high in the air now. As he got the distance and the fielder comes in, took the catch. Lewis goes. Nonetheless, good innings. Good innings. Good innings. He was going hard and him just decided to go hard. Good innings there. Hit it high in the air. You know, the purists are going to say that it was time to knock it around. But he was going hard and he was just going hard. He's limping and he decided to go hard. He's carrying an injury. So it's time. But we should win from here. So that's the drinks break. Oh, wow. Don't tell me it happened again. Oh, West Indies lost their first wicket after 9.1 overs. And England lost their first wicket after 9.2 overs. ANU equal Antigua. Okay, thank you. Sorry, Alicia. Sorry, Alicia. Sorry, I never get it to 145. I did get it to the 135, though. So Patrick is saying 134, but there another gentleman said it was 135. Nonetheless, we got it there, Patrick, with the slip of the tongue. Michael Douglas is saying, imagine a player just coming back from injury, putting his body on the line, and our players wouldn't make an attempt for that catch. That is true, Michael Douglas, and it goes back to the point that I was making about Shea O, who I did say at the time I would have loved to see him sliding around the boundary instead of him pulling up like Usain Bolt after Usain Bolt would have won the 100. Yes, Vikings, I agree with you. It was a good innings. Very good innings. 4 fours and 7 sixes. But I think that ties bothering him again, you know. And that's why he decided that he's just going to go hard. Because you can see there he's not smiling. He's in some discomfort. And I hope we get him back ready for tomorrow. But he's definitely in some discomfort. Gerald Brown said, but you call that wicket though, lol. Yes, because it's not Sam Curran. It's not Sam Curran, man. It's Sam. Yes, it's not Sam Curran. So 136 for one. Good start. We do not expect to lose from here. I do not expect the batsmen to come and play like Lewis and Opus. The thing about it, I hope that Hope knock it around for a few deliveries before he goes back hard, because he has been off strike for a while. Ryan bowls to Pooran, who turned this away to the man at short mid. The chance is out. Shea Hope ran out himself again without looking. The ball played to the man at mid-on, and Shea Hope took off again without looking and was out to run out. One wicket bring two. They said it all the while. Where's his brain? Don't injure your hand, Pooran. He's thumping his bat. I hope he doesn't injure his hand. So Shea Hope is backing up. The ball slapped to mid-on. Mid-on, Basic school cricket. One of the first things they tell you, if the ball go behind you, whose call is it? If you're at the non-striker and the ball goes behind you to mid-on, mid-off, whose call is it? The striker call. So we were Shea Hope running to. It's just like it's a brain freeze again. Basic things. The same thing happened on Thursday. He just played the ball to mid-wicket. And Pooran is out bowled. Wow, a hat-trick of wickets here. What is happening here? He was still thinking about Shea Hope. Ryan bowls to Pooran, and the ball comes off the bat onto the pad, onto the stump, and he's out bowled. What the hell is going on? $136 for 3. There's no replay of it. Pooran don't come off the field until there's a replay. You can't come off the field until there's a replay. Why are they taking so long to show a replay? I will not leave the field unless I'm certain. Well, he probably is certain. I would not leave the field. Let's watch this replay. Yes, he's out ball inside edge onto the stump. I don't want to see that replay. I want to see the replay from another angle. I want to see, yes, this is better now. Is that pad of salt flicking the stump? Is that pad of salt flicking the stump? You see, they have clearer images can show us, but they don't. I don't know. I just don't understand. You understand everything well? Boy, oh boy. So West Indies lost 3 wickets at 136. Ryan bowls to Epmeyer, and Epmeyer solid in defense, plays it out into the cover. So a hat-trick of wickets there for England, just unfortunate. Ryan over the wicket, bowls to Etmire, and Etmire defends out into the onside, and they go through for an easy single. Good to come off that 137. The only thing we can say, the positive about that, at the start of the West Indies innings, we would have took 137 for 3 after 9.5 overs. We'd have taken that. I think what happened to Pooran is that the run out was still on his mind. But you're an elite sportsman. You're a professional sportsman. Marcy said that Hope was thinking about his dinner. Wow. So Jamor Sumal is saying, come on, gents. Ryan bowls to Powell. He's on his back foot, played it away down to the field and the cover boundary. Yeah, just stick it over for the time being. The gap is just 21 runs. At the end of over number 10, 138 for 3. West Indies losing 3 wickets in that 10th over. And that is the thing about cricket. You know. When you're batting, when you get a start, try not to give it away. I think that Lewis is probably injured. Is because he definitely, you could see that he was in some pain. So I think that's why he was just eating out, because he was in some pain. But that one wicket caused another 2. Come on, guys, don't let the opening batsmen go to waste. Viking is saying, are we trying to lose this match? While Don Dada said they're getting nervous. Michael Douglas believes that Etmire will take us home today. So Turner is going to come back into the attack, 2 overs for 30 runs. Can he bowl another over for 15? So 138 for 3. Please remember to slash a like on the video, as you see Viking said there, and click that thumbs up button. Slash a like on the video and click on that thumbs up button. Bowls to Powell. Oh, what a good shot through the covers down the boundary for 4. Oh, the captain just came on the front foot. Nice high elbow and stroke it past Josh Butler down to the boundary for 4. Lovely shot. 142 for 3. Turner pitching up and Powell eases onto the front foot. Look at that elbow. Oh, look at him. He caresses it down to the boundary for 4. Lovely shot. Turner. Over the wicket, bowls to Powell, and Powell defends out into the offside. He cushioned it to mid-off, and they go through for a single. He never slapped it to mid-off like how Pooran slapped it to mid-off and Shayop took off. He just cushioned it, and they go through for a single. 143 for 3. Powell is on 6. Etmire is on 1. So Steve Russell is saying, come on, captain, do it. While Mango is saying, long batting order tonight. We should be able to cross the line. Yes, I think we're going to cross it. We can cross it. We definitely can cross it. 76 runs needed from 58 deliveries. That difference is just 18. 143 for 3. Turner bowls to Etmire. Driven this down to the ground, down towards long off. They gone for 1. They come back for 2. They're jogging. They should get 3. What sort of sloppy running that? That's disgraceful running from Powell and Etmire. That's clearly 3. He drove it down to mid-off. The fielder dived. Off stopped it. He then has to get up and go within 5 meters of the boundary. And the batsman jogged 2. Turner bowls to Etmire. Pull this away down to mid-wicket. Straight to that fielder. 1 more to the total. 146 for 3 after 10.4 overs. Sloppy running there. Can't agree with that. Jay said West Indies is famous for snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, but I hope not tonight. I really hope not tonight. Curtis Foster is saying, here comes the slippery slope. Turner bowls to Powell. Powell defending to the offside. The bowler fielding is follow through, no run. The score remains at 146 for 3. 73 needed from 55 deliveries. That's just 18 the difference. Yes, Mr. Casanova, indeed, nonchalantly running from Etty and Powell. Giran Rose said, Viking is right about Obe. Over the wicket comes Turner, bowls to Powell. He played it down to long on for a single. One more to the total, 147 for 3 at the end of over number 11. 72 needed from 54 deliveries. So that gap remained at 18. 18 is the difference. We should get home, but those 3 wickets there right in the middle sort of jolt us, Our so-called batting star failed again. Poor run. That's Clive Simmet. Also, poor run. You're always a genius, Clive Simmet. In bracket he has poor run. Well done, well done. You're such a genius. Ryan over the wicket, bowls to Powell, who hit this high in the air, down towards long on, over long on, 6 runs. 153 for 3 now. As Powell hit that over long on for 6. He moves up to 13 from 6 delivery. It was a googs. Did Powell pick the googly? Wow. If he picks it, well done. It came right out of the screw though. He appears to have picked it. He tosses the ball from hand to hand now. Over the wicket, bowls to Powell, pitched up, driven, down to long on for a single. The score moves up now to 154 for 3. Jay's asking, what do you think about Mindley playing in the test team? No, the ODI team, though, I think he has a chance. The test team really has some good bowlers, I don't think He's probably the next in line, yes. He's the next in line. But I don't think he can make the playing 11 right now. But he's the next in line. Ryan bowls to Etmire, who played this inside portion of the bat down to long on for a single. I think that he definitely looking good. Looking good for the ODI team. But the test bowlers are really bowling well. And I think that the 5 bowlers that they call are ahead of him. Ryan comes in, bowls to Powell. He locked this away down to fine leg. It's going to run very close to the boundary. It gets there now. 4 more runs. Powell moves up to 18. West Indies 159 for 3 after 11.4 overs. So I think Anderson Phillips, Shamar Joseph, Jaden Seals, and Alzara Joseph are ahead of him. Kemar Roach in the team. I think that Kemar Roach is going to play the first test and then he retires. That's my reading of it. Mindley could well be the next bowler in line of that batch. But I think the 4 bowlers' name that I called, I think they are ahead of Mindley in the test squad. Ryan bowls to Powell. He's off the back foot. He dabs it away. Dive from the man at short third man. They're gone for 1 day. Will come back for 2. Let's see. Yes, they come back for 2. And that make it even more disappointed that they never run the 3 when the ball went to long on. 161 for 3 after 11.5 overs. Powell is on 20. Etmire is on 5. Ryan in his 3rd over. 2 for 30 from 2.5 overs. 1 to come. In his 3rd over, the right arm leg spinner over the wicket. Full toss to Powell. But it was on the stump, dipping, and he played it with a straight bat to mid-wicket. I understand that shot. 161 for 3 at the end of over number 12. It was a full toss from the leg spinner, but it was on the stump and it was dipping. And I think the West Indies captain played it correctly to the man at mid-wicket with a straight bat. So So that's my view on Marquino Minley. But you will hear more about Marquino Minley tomorrow, because we'll be talking about him in our show tomorrow at 11:05 Jamaican time, 11:05 in the morning. Lambert is saying, Lambert is saying, what's wrong with Puran? Mr. Casanova is saying, is Blaze our next up-and-coming bowler? Blades. Well, could well be. He's a left-arm pacer. He brings that variety. But we have a lot of good seamers out there. I just think that at this stage, those four in the squad, and when I say four, I'm not talking about the veteran Roach. I think those four in the squads are our best four bowlers. I think that Minley is the next in line, but we have some good bowlers coming up. Bowls to Hetmeyer, who driven this down to the man at mid-off, who has to move for a single, and they get a 162. Minley could be there over Anderson, though. No, Jay, I don't think so. Performance base, no. Anderson not only increases space, but he bowled much better than Minley in the regional 4-day season this year. And also, he went to play county cricket, and he did very well. I think in one match, he got 7 wickets. He was outstanding in the English county cricket, and he have increased his pace quite noticeable. So I don't think that Minley is ahead of him. I think that Anderson is ahead of him this time. But Minley may well be in line. Shakib comes back into the attack, bowls to Ravman Powell, turn it down to mid-wicket for a single. Steve Russell said Powell to the rescue again. Giran Roach, he said over Roach. I don't quite understand. I think I don't understand what you're asking. You said over Roach. I don't understand the point. So could you rephrase for me, girl? Jamur Sumal is saying, one good over and we are going to win. So Hetmeyer is on 6. Over the wickets comes Shakib, ball to Hetmeyer, peeled off the outer portion of the bat down to third man. He squared him up there. Nonetheless, it goes down to third man. A run is a run. 165 now, is it? 164. I'm ahead of the score. The scoreboard is ahead of me. So Powell is on 21, comes into strike. Hetmeyer is on 7, 164 for 3. West Indies need 55 from 45 deliveries. So let's watch now as Shakib comes in, bowls to Powell, and Powell defends down the off side of the pitch. The bowler field and is followed through, and there is no run. So 55 runs needed from 44 deliveries. Hetmeyer is on 7. Powell is on 21. 164 for 3. It's Powell's second. Over the wicket comes Shakib, bowls to Powell down the leg side, wide signal, 165 for 3 in over number 13. 12.4. Powell remains on 21. Hetmeyer remains on 7. West Indies need 54 from 44 deliveries. The gap is only 10 runs. I remember when that gap was 90. It looks a distant. It started out at what, 99? And now it's only 10. Michael Douglas will win at the end of the 18 over. That is still on, you know. Shakib. The slips goes down, bowls to Powell. Powell forces it off the back foot to mid-off, no run. The score remains at 165 for 3 after 12.5 overs. 165 for 3. 7 to Hetmeyer, 21 to Powell. Shakib in his third over, 2.5 overs, none for 13. He bowled well again today, but he did not get any wicket. Good to see. Let's watch as Shakib makes his way in. You know, I think we'll have a big crowd tomorrow. Shakib bowls to Powell, short, pulls through to the keeper, wide signal, 166 for 3. So that was short, and he looks to pull, it goes through to the keeper, and it 166 for 3 now. One delivery to come in, Shakib, final over. No, 1 over to come after this. He has bowled 2.5 overs, none for 14. Etmire is on 7, Powell 21. He's on strike, the West Indies captain. It's 166 for 3. One delivery to come in over number 13. Carlton Ayman said, checking in. Pooran should be dropped next game. And Carlton Ayman says, should be easy from here. As Shakib comes in now, over the wicket. Bowls to Pooran, and Pooran hit this over the top, down towards long off, over long off, 6 runs, lovely shot. Lovely shot by the captain. He moves up to 27. The score is now 172 for 3. The difference is only 5, as West Indies need 47 runs to win from 42 deliveries. That's 7 overs. Lovely shot by the captain. Dan Dada, the general, is saying, West Indies players have no patience. That's the problem. Big up yourself, 100. Win this win, yes. And Gurran Rose is saying, yes, this is an easy victory. That's a shot from a man in form, said Michael Douglas. It was a pleasing shot. It was well played. 172 for 3. 172 for 3 in over number 13. Wow. That's massive, you know, man. That's massive. Yes, Carlton, thank you. Like, share, and subscribe, Carlton is saying. Yes, man, click on that thumbs up button. Ryan bowls to Etmire off the back foot, force it back to Ryan, no run. The score remains at 172 for 3. Hope these two will now carry it home for us. Ryan bowls to Etmire, hit it high in the air. Let's see, gone a long way. The fielder second and I took a magnificent catch. Has he hurt himself? He held on to the ball though. Has he hurt himself? But Etmire goes for 7. West Indies 172 for 4. So Ryan picked up his 3rd wicket. You know, just as I said, I hope these two carry it home. Etmire gave it away. Has Livingstone hurt himself? I hope not. You know, he's still on the ground. Is he up? He's standing, so that's good. So Etmire gone for 7 from 9 deliveries. No, he's still on the ground. Sorry, I thought he was standing. Never like to see a player get injured. Not even Sam Curran. Never like to see it. He's still on the ground there. And this is not good. Well, at least he's laughing. He's laughing. He's talking to the physio. Let me take some of your comments. But this is not good. Yes, magnificent catch, Jamor Small. Mr. Carlton, be informed that I am applying for a legal what? Separation, because I don't know whereabout is my wife. Oh, that you're talking about Theresa. Okay. Yeah. Jay said that the couple have phoned back himself. Love that. Yeah, well, we all love that. We are happy that he's batting well. We hope now that Etmire and Pooran will come into form. We do hope that. We do hope that. Is he still on the ground? We do hope that. Jamor is saying that Etty is going to warm up the bench now. Well, he's up and walking off his own steam. That's good. He's walking off his own steam, but he's coming off the pitch. So it's good to see that he's walking. A little limp, but he's up. He's up and walking. So Shafane Rutherford is the new batsman. Etty fails again. Well, he got Brandon King on the bench. That can replace him. But I would still give Etty another match. I would still give him another match. I would still give him the next match and really hopes that he performs. I would. Stephen Russell believes that Etmire is not fit. Geran Rose is saying, I can't deal with Etmire batting. Ryan bowls to Rutherford, who blocks it into the offside, and there is no run. The score remains at 172 for 4. So Ryan have gotten 3 wickets and 1 run out. So the heir apparent to Adil Rashid comes in round the wicket, bowls to Rutherford, who decided here. Chance again, Chance again. It's gone high in the air. Oh, it's 6 runs. Oh, it went high in the air and it dropped just over the boundary. Wow. Calm down, persons, calm down. He got enough onto it. It went high in the air. I thought it was more distant. It was more high than distant. Look, it went high in the air. And it dropped just over the boundary. But because it went so high in the air, it came down over the boundary, so they could not catch it. Although 2 fielder was there, but they could not catch it. He's down. Rutherford is down, muscle cramp here. It's cramped there. You can see it bulging. So the physio is running on 178 for 4. The difference between balls and runs is only 3. And to be fair, to be honest, the England bowlers, apart from Ryan, have not posed any difficulties. So I don't think that we will lose this match. So Mr. Costello was saying the guys with common sense both batting now. Kirk Community saying, Mr. Cricket Form, last game Etmire out, King in at 4, Mr. Cricket Form. I will give, listen to Kirk Community, your opinion are welcome now. If you will drop Etmire, I don't have a problem with that. If someone think that Etmire shouldn't play the next match, I don't have a problem with it. But my opinion, though, if I am picking the team, I'm going to go back in with the same playing 11. So I respect your opinion, so respect mine. Right? Dre is making a good point, though, that Etty and Pura need to play some red ball cricket. Definitely. Lambert is saying that we will win in the 18th over. Thank you. You're confirming what Michael Douglas said. So both of you think that we'll win in the 18th over. Well done. Oh, so it's okay, girl. No, remember, it's. Oh, Jason, man, make our heart came to our mouth, Mr. Brown. So Rutherford is down, is cramp. I think it is cramp. Rutherford pulls a muscle after that 6. I think it is cramp. I hope it's not a pull muscle. Definitely hope it's not a pull muscle. Carlton Heyman saying that Powell will take it home. We are playing in St. Lucia. Why these players eat bananas? Why don't these players eat bananas? We are playing in St. Lucia. Why don't these players eat bananas? And Samuel Burgess believes that he will give them until the 19th over to win. So interesting. I remember Michael Douglas saying 18th over. I think Lambert said 18-2 and Samuel think 18. So Rutherford is okay now. I think he's just going to block out the rest of this over. 2 deliveries to come. 41 needed from 38 deliveries. Yeah, chasing 219 and you get it down to relatively a runner ball before even the 15th over. You know, Is it the Drew, or was this pitch just a belter from morning? I did say I think it was a 185, 190 pitch, but I was clearly wrong. Ran to Rutherford, who's off the back foot, plays it away down to the field on the backward point boundary for 179 for 4. Powell comes into strike with West Indies needing 40 from 37 deliveries. That's 6.1 overs remaining. Powell on 27 comes into strike. So let's look at the field. A gully back Ryan comes into Powell and he hit it down to long on for 6. Over long on, 6 runs. Into the stand. Into the grass bank. 185 for 4 now. Powell is on 33 from 15 deliveries. So Powell is on 33 from 15 deliveries. He's motoring along. Absolutely motoring along here. Ravman Powell. What a shot there. 33 from 15 deliveries, 2 4s and 3 6s is the West Indies captain. So Mr. Casanova is saying his leg was in an awkward position. That's why I thought he pulled his groin. Okay. I saw a little bulge like when you have cramps. So that's why I was saying cramps. And it looks like probably it was, but he could have also damaged his groin. So Powell, 6. Yes. Yes. So Jerome that pulled away by the left-handed Rutherford, short of the man and the mid-wicket boundary. They come back for 2 or 1? No, 1. So the scores are 186 for 4. Was there a poll? I didn't have any poll. There was no poll going on. I thought there was a poll going on. I need to get a poll up and running. What should the poll be? Pulled away, down towards mid-wicket as Mosley was short. They got a single. The score moves up now to 187 for 4. And so finally, I saw it after 3 balls in the first match that you have to bat Mosley as a medium pacer, like you're batting almost Jason Older. So Rutherford on 8. Mosley round the wicket, bowls to Rutherford, is off the back foot, strokes it into the gap, into the offside. He's a singer. It's 188 for 4. These two are turning it over quite nicely. 31 needed from 33. That's 5.3 overs remaining. Mosley in his second over. His first over went for 10, I think. 13 it went for. None for 16 from 1.3 overs. Mosley to Powell, short, and Powell using his wrist, clipped it down to long on for a single. 189 for 4. Powell moves up to 35. Rutherford on 9 comes into strike. So they're just milking it now. No risk. Risk-free cricket. 189 for 4. Powell on 35. Rutherford on 9. As round the wicket come Moses, short to Rutherford, who cuts it into the offside for a single. The score goes up now to 190 for 4 in over number 15. 1 deliver to come. Carlton Heyman is saying that win tomorrow to play for points in the standing. Bowls to Powell, full toss, clipped away. Down to mid-wicket for another single. That's the end of the over. 191 for 4 after 15 overs. 191 for 4 after 15 overs. So, who is the man of the match? That should be the poll. All right, let me run a poll and see what is it now. Who is the man of the match? Should do a poll on who is the man of the match, right? Do you agree? Yeah, let's see if we can do a poll. I know overwhelmingly who I would have given it to. Who is the player who is the POTM? Who is the player of the match? So is it Lewis? Oh, H come before L, no? So it's O. Is it O? So Shakib, the ball is final over. Is it Lewis? Shakib over the wicket. Balls to Powell, who pulls away down to mid-wicket. Straight to the fielder though, just a singer. The score moves up now to 192 for 4. So who's the player of the match? Hope or Lewis? I'll go for Lewis. But then you make up your mind, your own mind. That's why there's a poll, and that's why everyone is entitled to their opinion. I would go for Lewis. Should I have put Moti in there? All right, Alzarri Joseph bowled tight. Moti got 2 wickets, but Alzarri Joseph was much tighter. Shakib over the wicket, bowls to Rutherford. Rutherford plays it back down the inside of the pitch to the bowler. There is no run. The score remains at 192 for 4. Just 27 needed from 28 deliveries. Yes, Viking 190 after 15 overs. Magnificent batting, man. That's exhilarating batting. Jay believe if West Indies did bat first in 191 after 15 overs, we could have made 280 like India. You onto something? Shakib over the wicket. Bowls to Rutherford, and Rutherford turned this away carefully down to mid-wicket. Just milking it, and they go for a single 192 now. 193 for 4. Rutherford moves up to 11. Powell on 37. He comes into strike, the West Indies captain. So Jamor Sumal is saying that Hope is definitely the man of the match. And that's why there's a poll. And so you vote for your player of the match, because we'll definitely have different opinions. So let's watch Shakib. Over the wicket, balls to Powell, and Powell defends back down the pitch to the ball, and there is no run. The score remains at 193 for 4. So Jamor Small think is Hope. I hope the team, Verde Fiver saying, I hope the team is unchanged for next match. This is the right combination. What do you think? Combination, no, I think we need another seamer into the attack. I don't think we should go in with 3 spinners and only 2 seamers. Bowls to Powell, who turn it down to mid-on, a wide mid-on, and they will get another single. The score moves up to 194 for 4. But that will make it very, very interesting, because the Shepherd do have a tight tie. So it could be that Shepherd needs to come in. Who would you leave out though? Would you make sure you keep and leave out Puran? Or would you bring in him for Etmire? Over the wicket comes Shakib, bowls to Rutherford, who carefully again just clipped it down to mid-wicket for another singer. The score moves up to 195 for 4. So that's a discussion. But in my opinion, I think the team need a 3rd seamer. It's T20 cricket. To go in with 3 spinners is always going to be tight. Verde Fiver said, I'll go for Lewis, however. The captain is playing a good knock. Yes. Your boy Sam Curran is man of the match, said Jay. Yeah. If they give it to Sam Curran, man, I'll have to go find a way to reach St. Lucia morning. What time the first Caribbean airline flight leave Jamaica? Because I'll have to find a way to go to St. Lucia. So Kirk Camille is saying that Springer in for McCoy and King in for Etmire. Okay, thank you. So Turner in his final overs, bowled, clipped off the pad by Rutherford again down to mid-wicket. One more 196 for 4. I love this, you know. I really love this. Rutherford is on 13. Ravman Powell is on 38. 23 needed from 23 balls. So Jay is very glad that they did not let Shakib get any wicket. Over the wicket comes Shakib, bowls to Powell, who played it back down the pitch. The bowler stretched out his hand and field, and there's no run. Turner, not Shakib, sorry, Turner. Gerard Brown is saying that we must understand that the toss is very, very important. St. Lucia is a quick pitch, said Jamor Small. Shepherd in for chase is what Sherwin is saying. That's an option too. Edge caught. Powell goes as he looked to play that one to mid-wicket. He edge and is caught. He takes a long time to review it. I think he's just letting them sweat. Did it come off the pad? Very interesting because it went straight to the keeper. Is he saying that it never came off the edge? Mikel said, I would use Springer. No need to use Shepherd tomorrow. If he had a nigger today, let's watch this. That's the only way you review that unless it came off the pad. You know it's off. Oh, but they're gonna is out leg before. It didn't come off the bat, you know, but that look hit him on mid stump. Yeah. So it's leg before. It's not out, caught at slip. Yes, he's out. Yes, out. Good decision. Lost his shape. Powell lost his shape there. 23 needed from 21 delivers, 38 from the captain. He came in and second innings after 3 wickets in 1 over in the 10th over. You would have wanted him to finish the knock, but still a decent knock. 38 from 23 deliveries. Chase will now come to the crease. Not a bad knock. You wanted him to finish, but that's how it goes. Frank McCooney said batting last was always the way. And I think that Derek Gardner said Lewis, he means that it is for the player of the match. Curtis Foster said, Mr. Brown, can you tell me why the West Indies had Hope sit out the first 2 games when he's one of the best players in the team? Well, he failed in Sri Lanka, and they play the players who did not fail. They play King and Lewis, who batted well in Sri Lanka, and he failed. Over the wicket comes Turner, bowls to Chase, who played it away down to the field and the cover boundary for a single. But that shouldn't be a question, though, Curtis Foster. The question is that he got this game and he played well. So it shouldn't be, because one of the things that I really try to promote in this community, as a West Indies community, for example, I get the impression that Hope is your favorite player. But there are some fans who Hope is not their favorite player. Turner bowls to Rutherford, who steered this down to long on for a single. It's 198 now for 5. But there are some persons in this community who Hope is not their favorite player. So when our favorite player is not playing, we must support those who are playing, because your favorite player is not another person's favorite player. And you would want those players to support your favorite player. So while I answer you, Curtis Foster, those are not questions that are generally answered. Over the wicket comes Turner, bowls to Chase, player forcing shot off the back foot. down the outside of the pitch, the bowler field. Because we are one West Indies, and whosoever play, we support them. And I'm sure that if Hope never failed in Sri Lanka, he would have played. He would have played the first match. He would have played ahead of Etmaya. So Kirk Amul said, I am not trying to be let Hussein Motizari. Well, it's 21 needed from 18 deliveries. They're just going to pick it off. Sorry about that. They're just going to pick it off. They are playing it correctly thus far. I think that Powell probably just lost his shape there. The ball seemed back and beat the drive. And he lost his shape, probably looking to hit it too hard. So Curran is it. Over the wicket, goes to Shepherd, who cuts, goes through to the keeper, no run. 198 for 5. Come on, Chase, said Steve Russell. 21 needed from 17 deliveries. Who had said 19 overs? Because I don't think we're going to get the 21 in the 18th over. What said 19th over? I don't want it to go into the 21 from 17 deliveries. Curran bowls to Rutherford. He pulls this in the air. It's gone a long way. 1 second, I took the catch. It's dropped. 4-fielder conversion on it and none call. Well played, Rutherford. He moves up to 15. It's now 199 for 5. Perfect. Perfect placement. Absolutely dead perfect placement. Look at that. It went high in the air. He bust the sky. Look at the 4 fielders. None of them want it. It just dropped there. Oh, well played. Just continue to tap the ball around, man. You know, every time there's 4, the difference is 4. The 4 will come. No big shot needed. Wow. Samuel Berger said 19. Okay. Jamor Smalley said, Englishman, what you doing? Thanks for the extra run, lol. Pressure. Sal 4X is saying pressure. Curran bowls to Chase. Chase click this away in the air. Down towards long on the bounce. 1 bounce. 1 more. That brings up the West Indies 200. He's one of my favorite players. Cool Curtis. It's not me that is saying that he's one of the. It's you guys that is saying it. I don't that. I don't get that. I don't quite understand Curtis. But there are players who believe that he was definitely running from pace yesterday. That's why he got run out. There are players who believe that he never go to Australia because he's afraid of pace. Rutherford just eases into the covers and they go for a quick singer. That's it. 201 for 5. $201 for 5. Rutherford is on 16. Chase is on 2. I think this match going down to the final over, you know. But once they continue to pick up the singles, no dot ball, we should win. But I definitely think this is going down to the final over. We need to slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. We should be 18,300 subscribers by the end of the show. Curran bowls to Chase. Chase whip this away. Down to the man and backwards square leg. They should come back for 2. The fielder picks up now and they come back for 2 comfortable. 203 now for 5. 16 needed from 12 deliveries. And that's why you just need to tick it over. Once you tick it over, those 2 will come. The boundary ball will come. The difference is only 16. So you're going to get something in your zone that you can hit away. So the boundary ball will come. Just stick it away. Just stick it over. Mr. Casanova, I think the players are getting nervous. You think so? Curran bowls to Chase, who plays a forcing shot down to mid-off for another run. The return comes in at the bowler's end. 204 for 5 at the end of 18. 15 needed from 12. It going down to the wire. So I guess most of us got it wrong. Well, I never make any prediction. Mr. Casanova believes the players are getting nervous. Clifford, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show. You're always here watching from Arkansas in USA. Good to have you here. Both teams pressure boiling. Now West Indies is going to win, man. 15 from 12. West Indies is going to win. This now is a very risky move because Mosley can nail the Yorker and he can bowl some full toss. So this is risky. If he missed the full toss, if he missed the Yorker, it's gone. But he's good at he tends to nail the Yorkers more time. Ray Phillips said, can't be running from pace and has an average of around 50. Why he bats at 4? Why he decides that he's not opening again? Mosley bowls to Chase. Yorker. He missed the Yorker and that goes away down to backward square leg and they come back for 2. So he's tried to fire in the Yorker again and he missed it. As I said, he can either nail it or missed it. It was a low full toss. Chase got it away down to back with a square leg for 2. 206 for 5. Chase seconds. So he's drawing that ball. Remember, batting like a pace bowler. And Chase driven this. He drilled it down to long off, but just a singer. My boy Field sends the return into the keeper. One more. 207 for 5. 12 needed from 10 deliveries. And Patrick Lambert is saying there is no need to put anything in the people's mind. They simply want their replacement to fail so that their favorite player will be recalled. That's, we have to back the players who are on the field. We have to. So they're going to change the ball. Good for the West Indies. Hope that they get a harder ball so it travel faster to the boundary. This is good. So Patrick Lambert, we should always back those who play. And that's why I'm in such a good position because I have no favorite player in the West Indies team. Absolutely none. None, absolutely none. Good game so far. Come on, win this, said Joseph. Yes. Curtis Foster said, was he picked to go to Australia? Enjoy your commentary. Thanks, so. He was invited to go to Australia and he turned it down, both to play the test and he only went for the 1 day. What did he go? But he was invited to play all 3 formats in Australia. And he decided not to play the test. I don't remember if he went for the T20. Someone can remind me. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, Curtis Foster. 2 separate issues. So, yeah. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hit away down the ground by the left-handed. Rutherford, the fielder come across. Stopped it. They will come back for 2. Now they stay on 1. What Chase doing? What is Chase doing? The fielder had to come across. He has to dive because they're going to do a boundary check now. And yet still, we only run 1 because Chase want the strike. What the hell? I don't like this, Mosley bowls to chase, full toss, swung away, down to deep mid-wicket for another single. So he's missing the Yorkers in this over. 10 needed from 8 deliveries. West Indies should have won already, you know. He bowled 2 full toss in the over thus far because he missed 2 of the Yorker. He's going for the Yorker. He doesn't nail any yet. And we didn't put away the 2 full toss. Now he probably nailed these last 2 and we don't get any and need 10 from the last over. Mosley to Rutherford. I hit this away. High in the air, down towards long on, 6 runs. Well played, Rutherford. He moves up now to 23. West Indies 2, 15 for 5. Good shot. Only 4 needed now. And all the nerves are calm. You say, Patrick Lambert, I agree with you what I'm telling you about people's mentality. Yes, I am aware of that, and I know that I cannot. I hope to minimize it and I hope them to get on board with a collective West Indies. I know it will never be minimized. It will not totally go away. But I hope that persons will at least see that we need to support the level on the field. Swung away by Rutherford. That's it. That's it. Magnificent shot. It went a long way. Well, someone said the 19th over, and we did one at the end of the 19th over. And I did say to you that this is the gamble. If he nailed the Yorkers, it will be a good over, but he missed them a lot, and they might travel a long way. And so Rutherford there not out on 29. West Indies winning with 1 over to spare, 221 for 5. Congratulations to the West Indies on winning this match. Let me see who you selected as the man of the match. 69% of you selected Lewis to be the man of the match. So it doesn't matter who they select. Our poll dictate that Lewis should be the man of the match. It doesn't matter who the 1 or 2 commentator comes together and select, because over 81 of you voted for the man of the match, and that is more than any 1 or 2 person, because the mass is always more intelligent than the single person. So you 81 of you are always going to make a better decision than 1 person. So Jay said, I told you it was in the 19th over. Well, I know a person said in the 19th. I know someone said in the 19.2. I know 2 persons said in the 18th. Clap, we won. Yes, Samuel Burgess, we won. Yes, it was a good chase, Michael. It was a very good chase. Thank you all for being here. And remember, I look forward to see you 11:05 Jamaica time tomorrow morning. Until then, have a blessed day. Remember to subscribe to the channel and stash a like on the video. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Well done, West Indies. Thank you for being here.